history. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and a curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, Amy murdered Botham and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my taxes. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yohana is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
I think we good. And then we go on Yasharala. Make sure the live Yasharala. There we go. We good. Yeah, I think it did. Because he called me saying, call me Yasharala. It's a lot.
Diaspora. Amazon, be stand. Academics of the East, with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau. Shabbat Shemayah. Quadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakbaka. Taba'ah. Ratazai. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazai. Kawah. Hayah. Bashmayah. Dunanau. Come. Ka. One. What's the luck now? What now? What's the luck now? What you know? Well, I. Double now. On the side one. A ball. How was shine now? My young. Right. Kaya. Look up. Kamalakwa. Waha'ala. Para. Walumi. Amun.
In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Hebrew Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Babu Kasha. Thundernow. Hakak. Larpa'ah. Call Makallah. Call Matawah. Hakak. That's a heart. Hamatazarayan. Hakak. Lahaki. Hamadi. Hakak. Al-Kawa. Tama'ala. Lagarshan. Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Wadaman. In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
That's Israel, the Hebrew
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Raklanau. Yasharala. Wahabaya. Sapari. Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha up.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Aisari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam.
Ba'aratazai.
Ayathan. Lemawat. Regal. Al-Yanawan. Shamar. Hanala'ah. Yanawan. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazal. Oh yeah. Yum. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakai. Wayarab. Belayallah. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makar. Yashamar.
After
Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'at. Babawa'at. Ma'itah.
I will love in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
From which cometh
my help. My help coming from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Yasharala. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall protect thy soul. Yeah, he shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forward. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Al-Damiyah.
Lakah. All Takarash. All Tashakwat.
All
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Obabika,
Owabika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amaka,
Al-Amaka,
Yarwayamba,
Yarwayamba,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al Tazafa,
Al Tazafa,
Amarwa,
Amar,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Munakakidam,
Manakakidam,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Shum Yashala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Yawai Tazawa,
Wai Tazawa,
the Butt,
the Buck,
Yakad,
Yakad,
Ayaka,
Ayik,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarata,
Yakarata,
Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Adawa,
Adawam,
Wayashimai,
Wayashima,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Bahagaria,
Wagaria,
Kabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Ramawan,
Wa'amalat,
Ramalat,
Palasha,
Palashah,
Am Yasabi,
Yashabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gub
Gam
Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Zerawai,
Zerawai,
Banya,
Banya,
Wat,
Wat,
Salah,
La,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamari,
Kamadi,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashawan,
Koyashawan,
Nashamada,
Nashimada,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ir,
Da'ir,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adam,
La Adam,
Shayatam,
Sayatam,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabu,
Yabu,
Kaira,
Kaira,
Wakasabah,
Wakazabah,
Wakasabah,
Wakazabah,
Wakatazalmanai,
Wakatazalmanai,
Call that shit come.
Call Nasiakamba,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amar,
Amar,
Nair Rashad,
Now Rasha,
Lana what?
Nana what,
Ah, the Awat,
Lawa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatam,
Sayatam,
Kagagulat,
Galgala,
Kwash,
Kwash,
Pandya,
Panya,
Robaka,
Rawaka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Dabaira,
Dabaira,
Yair,
Yaira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat,
Kalahat,
Hariyam,
Ariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Teradap,
Daradat,
Basaira,
Basaira,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Patka,
Wapat,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'at,
Mala'ai,
Pandyahan,
Panyahan,
Kalawan,
Kalawan,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Bukwash,
Wash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabash,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Behold,
Behold,
Adi Ai,
Yai,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Kapar,
Kapar,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Abad,
Bad,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Tahayu,
Ayat,
Kayat,
Kayat,
Atha,
Atha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabad,
Bad,
Ayuwan,
Ayuwan,
Ka,
Ka,
Ratazah.
in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O
Hold
Yahweh.
not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
The enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said. Come. And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah.
The name of Yasharallah.
May be no more in remembrance.
Be no more remembrance.
They are confessed. For they have consulted together.
They are consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarim.
Gabal.
And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
The love. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As to the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zaed.
Like Zaed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All the princes as Zabah.
And as Zamunah.
And as Zamunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
In Yahweh.
Art
the most high.
The most high.
Over all the earth.
All the earth. So it's turn. Shadia. Seated.
Okay.
A little bit. We go. These waters.
These things here. Shalom, everybody. How about some of y'all shot to the brothers? Yahweh Shemal, the Thub, Hashem, Yahweh shot to the sisters. Once again, Tawada for joining us. That means thank you in the Hebrew. This is the ISUPK Sabbath service. You know what I mean? We'll be picking up what we... We'll be picking up what we left off last week. So like it at 1 Kings chapter 22 and verse 8. So like it, let me get there in the scriptures. So where we're at right now is so for 1 Kings 22 and 8, right, Mariah? Yeah, so where we're at right now is that a war, we're in 3 years of continued war with Syria. You know what I mean? So once again, our enemies are always trying to take us out. Our enemies come at us, they try to compass us. Y'all good? Yeah. All right, come. So right now we're in the war with Syria. And the king of Israel, that year, Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. Now, at this time, remember, after Solomon died, Israel split. Solomon was the last king, the last ruler of Israel to rule over a united Israel, where our nation was together as a whole. After Solomon, it split. Northern tribe, southern tribe. So Jehoshaphat was the king of Judah. He came to the king of Israel. So when he says the king of Judah, he means Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. You know what I mean? Or actually may have just been Judah, because it was prophesied that brothers would rule over 2 tribes and then 1 tribe. Right. You know what I mean? So he's the king over Judah. So he comes to the king of Israel. You know what I mean? To have a discussion, because we're at war right now. Our nation is at war with Syria. And in the 3rd year, Jehoshaphat came to the king. You know what I mean? And let's see what happens from here. So let's go.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22 and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Where you Amar, Malak, Yasharallah, all Yahweh Ahmad, Saki Awad, Ayash, Akkad, Ladarash, Af, Yahweh, Matawa, Wa'anya, Shanat Yahweh, Kaya, La'a, Yatana Ba'a, Aya, Tawa, Kaya, Maya Kayahawa, Ban, Yamala, Waya Mar, Yahweh Shapat, all Yamar, Hamalak, Ban, Sakikan, verse 9, Waya Korah, Malak, Yasharala, all Sarasiya, Akkad, Waya Amar, Mahara, Maya Kayahawa, Ban, Yamala, verse 10, Wamalak, Yasharala, Waya Habashapat, Malak, Yahweh, Yashabayam, Ayash, Kasawa, Malabashayam, Bagadian, Bagaran, Gathak, Sha'ir, Shamarwan, Wakal, Hanabayam, Batanakayam, Hanayaham, Waya Ice, Lawa, Tazadakia, Ban, Kana Ina, Koranaya, Barazal, Waya Amar, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Ba'ala, Tanagak, Ath, Aram, Kalatham, verse 12, Wakal, Hanabayam, like Hanabayam, Nabayam, Han, La'amar, I love, Ramath, Gala'ai, Watazalak, Wanathan, Yahweh, Bayah, Hamalak, verse 13, Wahamalak, Ashar, Malak, the Korah, Mayaka Yahweh, the Bar, Ayuwa, the Amar, Na, the the Barya, Hana Baya Yum, Paha, Aka, Sawab, All, Hamalak, Yahya, Na, the Baryak, the Barak, Kadabar, Akkad, Mahum, Wadabarak, Tawab, verse 14, Mar, Mayaka Yahweh, Kaya, Yahweh, Kaya, Ashar, Ya'amar, Yahweh, Aliyah, Athawa, Adabar.
For those of you who may be just tuning in for the first time, so we read the scriptures. We're in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22. We started at verse 8. We just ended at 14. And we read in the Hebrew first and then the English. All right, so we're going to get the English.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, and verse 8 in the English. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micaiah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord.
Now, what happened is Jehoshaphat came, as I said, Jehoshaphat, who was the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. And Israel, that's like I said, Judah is the southern tribe. Israel is the northern tribe, as we still, unfortunately, are separated as a nation to this day. So the blacks and Hispanics and natives were separate. You know what I mean? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi were considered the southern tribe, all the way down the other 12 tribes, because Levi is mixed into the 12 tribes, but the other 10 tribes are known as the northern tribe, or back then were called Israel. They called themselves Israel, and we refer it as Judah. Okay? So Jehoshaphat, being the king of Judah, he came down to the king of Israel and had a conversation, and they gathered the prophets together to inquire of the Lord. And so this is where Jehoshaphat is right now. He asked, is there one man, in verse 7, Jehoshaphat said, is there not a prophet of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that we may inquire? He said, is there at least one prophet here? You know what I'm saying? Because he got all these prophets together and said he had gathered 400 men together. You know what I'm saying? And they, and you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't getting the message that he was looking for. He wasn't getting the word of the Lord. Right. So he said out of everybody, he's like, is there not one, basically, is there one true prophet out here? Is there one real man of the Lord out here? You know what I'm saying? So we can really get what the Lord wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? So read.
But I hate him.
He said, what?
But I hate him.
So he said, there is one man. He said, Micaiah, the son of Imlah. And he said, but I hate dude. He said, I can't stand him. Oh, he is a prophet, but I hate him. Read.
For he doth not prophesy good concerning me, but evil.
He said, man, I hate, he never prophesies anything good for me. When it comes to me, he always prophesied evil. Evil thing was saying, we have to remember that a lot of our kings, after Solomon, you know, even Solomon, remember Solomon, who was the wisest man on earth, died out of favor with the Lord. Right. Sinned against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Trying to please his wives. You know, he got caught up in the love of women. There's nothing wrong with getting caught up in the love of your woman, but you cannot let it make you sin against the Lord. And then king after king after king sinned against the Lord, idol worship, following heathen customs, going after making our people worship this God and that God and this God and that God. And we kept going into captivity after captivity after captivity. Every captivity kept getting longer and longer and longer. And oh, look where we at today. You know what I mean? So like, we have to understand that, you know what I mean? So he's saying that I hate this brother because he's always prophesying evil with me. He don't never got nothing nice to say about me. Right. You know what I mean? Read.
And Jehoshaphat said, let not the king say so.
He said, please don't say that. You know what I mean? King Salakia, sir, excuse me, sir. You know what I mean? Don't please, sir, don't say that. Don't let the king say that. As the king, don't say that. Because here's the thing. And this is something that we tell everybody all the time when they come up against the ISUK. We're the men of the Lord. Right. You know what I mean? We are the men of the Lord. We bring you prophecy. We bring you scriptures. We're bringing you back to the knowledge of who you are. We're educating you. You know what I mean? The proper way. We're bringing you back to your God and back to your power. And you want to hate us. I can't stand them UPK units. Right. You know what I mean? I hate them. Don't say that, because it's not us that you're hating. This is what he's trying to tell the king. Don't say that. It's because you don't hate Micaiah. You're hating the Lord. You can't hate the messenger of the Lord without hating the Lord, because the Lord is the one giving the message. Right. So if this brother is prophesying, he's a man of the Lord, and he's giving you prophecy, and the prophecies about you are not nice, and the prophecies about you are evil, you are not hating that man. You are hating the prophecy. Right. You're hating the words that are coming, the message that he is delivering. So that's why Jehoshaphat was wise enough to say, whoa, don't say that, sir. So like, yo, don't say that. As the king of the north, don't say that. Right. Because what you're really saying is that you hate God, because you just told me this is a man of God. You just told me this is one of the Lord's prophets, right, and that I can go to him and the Lord he communes with the Lord, and the Lord will give him a message and a prophecy that we can trust. So if you hating his prophecies against you and you hating him, you're hating the Lord. Keep going. Verse 9.
Then the king of Israel called an officer and said, hasten hither Micaiah the son of Imlah. Mm-hmm. Verse 10. And the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat the king of Judah sat each on his throne, mm-hmm, having put on their robes in a void place at the entrance of the gate of Samaria. Mm-hmm. And all the prophets prophesied before them.
So they each had their thrones, because they're both kings. Right. They sat on their thrones. They put on their robes. It said in a void place, in an empty space, in an open space. A void means empty. You know what I mean? And a space, they're there. And then the prophets are there. And he said the prophets started to prophesy before them. Keep going.
Verse 11. And Zedekiah, the son of Kenanah, made him thorns of iron.
No. Read that again.
Verse 11. And Zedekiah, the son of Kenanah, made him horns of iron. Mm-hmm. And he said, thus said the Lord, with these shalt thou push the Syrians until thou hast consumed them.
So he made them horns of iron, like a shapar. Right. These are the horns. You know what I mean? And he's saying, with these you shall pursue them. So if you don't know ancient Israelite custom, the shapar, how you saw at the beginning of Sabbath service, we opened up the Sabbath service with it. Right. But also on the battlefield, you would have brothers with the horns. You know what I'm saying? To signal the beginning of the battle or the end of the battle or the advancement of the troops. You know what I mean? Right. So he gave them horns of iron. You know what I'm saying? And said, oh, with these, you're going to win. With these, you're going to drive back the Assyrians. Keep going.
Verse 12. And all the prophets prophesied so, saying, go up to Ramoth Gilead and prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it into the king's hand.
Now, keep in mind, these are all the 400 prophets. But Jehoshaphat was like, man, can we get somebody? You know, it's one thing to sit there and say, oh, here's a horn, sir, and blow the horn on the back, and the Lord is going to make you prosper. We got that today, prosperity gospel, prosperity teaching. That's not of the Lord. Your Christian pastor cannot tell you the message of the Lord, because he is not a man of God. That's right. He is a man of Mammon. Mammon is the God, is money, is the idol of money. You know what I mean? Right. Your Christian pastor worships your money. Right. He worships your women. He is prophesying. He's a prophet for profit. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why Jehoshaphat, like, he saw the 400 so-called prophets there. Jehoshaphat, like, man, it's not one, two, because they probably, oh, the king, you're going to go win. Yeah, all right, king, you got it. The Lord is with you. Jehoshaphat is looking like, nah. The spirit of the Lord ain't in what y'all saying. Right. That's not a message of the Lord. That's a message of men. They're geeking the king up to go get himself unalive in this battle. Right. We got to really hear what the Lord, because you say the one prophet is saying evil things about the king. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're not, if your king, if your leader, your pastor is not in line with the Lord is not with him, and he will be unalived in a time of conflict.
That's right.
Look at what happened to Eddie Long. Right. Look at how T.D. Jakes just failed. Years ago, Creflo Dollar got caught beating his daughter, getting high. His daughter's a wild little sister out there in Atlanta, or wherever he's at. I think it's Atlanta. Has a horrible reputation. He beat the girl unconscious. Then he out there getting a $60 million Learjet on his congregation. Right. The Lord exposes these people because they're not men of the Lord. Right. The men of the Lord are right here in the ISUPK. Right. You know what I mean? The men of the Lord are right here, myself and Mariah Allah, sitting here breaking these scriptures down to you. Because you would not find scandals and fallacies within us. We really bring you the message of the Lord.
If I could, we just had another real leader here, General Kathonga Bar on last night.
All right. Kathonga Bar